So here's the thing. The last time I did this, a lot of people were talking out of their asses, saying I was racist or favoring certain queens just because it ended up so that most of the winners that I picked were white, never really looking at the fact that, for example, on All Stars 2, out of all top 2 lip syncs, only 3 participants of those were queens of color, and All Stars 3 had Ben, who's incredible. So let's think before we speak, okay? Okay. What we're doing here today is basically going through the bottom 2 or bottom 4 queens from each episode of All Stars 4 and deciding which one of them would have been eliminated had they had to lip sync for their lives. The song choice is the song that the top 2 lip synced to originally, and I'm basing my decision on general knowledge of the queens' lip sync abilities and also partially their history on the show when they had to lip sync. Which is why in this video, I said Roxy would beat Katya in a lip sync because on Drag Race, Roxy never lost a lip sync while Katya only won 1 out of 5 or 6. We're also looking at these lip syncs individually without having any effect on the competition as a whole. Also, since it's a bottom 2 lip sync, the queens cannot change from their runway or main challenge looks. In the first episode, the bottom 2 were Jasmine Masters and Farrah Moan, with the lip sync song being Emotions by Mariah Carey. Now, listen, I don't think the answer to this is as clear as it may seem to some. Jasmine is a good performer, so is Farrah, but neither of them ever showed much of something extraordinary on the show when it comes to their lip-syncing skills. Plus, I don't see either of them ever performing Emotions, but if I had to pick, I'd say Farrah, just because I have a feeling Jasmine doesn't know the words to the song, nor would she want to fully fight to stay in the competition. Then on the other hand, Farrah was really bummed out after falling during her performance in the variety show, and also didn't seem to have much confidence when performing, so a double elimination maybe? In the second episode, the bottom 2 were Farrah and for some reason, Monique. The lip sync song here is Into You by Ariana Grande, and as much as I can see Farrah performing this song in a club and Monique not knowing the words to it, I don't think Farrah could beat Monique, so the clear winner, more or less clear, is Monique. In the third episode, we had Gia and Valentina, and the song is a Whitney Houston song, How Will I Know, to be exact, and no joke, I don't think Valentina knows this song. However, I also don't think Ru would ever in a million years allow Valentina to be eliminated, especially over Gia. If it were up to me, Gia 100% would be the one staying. However, since I am trying to be as objective as possible, and with us knowing that Valentina really is bad at time management and probably wouldn't learn the words to the song, and also her outfit wouldn't really allow her to move that much, and also Gia would outperform her easily, Valentina is the clear one out. We know that Ru would try anything and everything he could to save Valentina, but let's be real, she would not learn the words. And before anybody says that Gia did not know the words to Adrenaline, all I'm going to say is editing and look at Naomi lip syncing the same parts as Gia is, that some people interpreted as Gia not knowing the words. In episode 4, we had Latrice and Monet in the bottom 2, while the lip sync song was The Bitch Is Back by Tina Turner. Ooh, this is a tough one, because the judges and the producers love Latrice, but I don't know how she'd do with this song. But on the other hand, Monet's no stranger to a good lip sync, and unlike Latrice, she hadn't been just safe up until that episode, so I'm not sure. However, just because we know how much the producers and Ru love Latrice, I think that she would have been saved. Listen, if it were up to me, Monet is the clear winner, but again, trying to be as objective as possible. In the 5th episode, we had a bottom 4, so we're gonna treat this like the bottom 6 from season 11 and have only one queen be eliminated. So, Trinity, Naomi, Valentina, and Monique would lip sync to Jump To It, and honestly, yeah, Valentina, hands down. She would have been eliminated here. Can't wait to see all your biased against Valentina and why does this guy hate Valentina comments. We're skipping episode 6 and going straight to episode 7, where the bottom 2 were Naomi and Valentina. It's Valentina, Naomi would beat Valentina. At this point, this was her 3rd time in the bottom, there's no saving her anymore, and she's going against Naomi, whom the judges love. And then also, would she learn or know the words to You Spin Me Round? Probably not. Episode 8 gave us Manila and Latrice in the bottom 2, with Come Rain or Come Shine by Judy Garland as the lip sync song. It's a campy song, very theatrical. I don't see how Latrice would ever beat Manila here. Also, just from the competition point of view, Manila at this point was a clear frontrunner. Getting rid of her would make no sense, and I don't think Latrice could do a song like this that well. So, Manila beats Latrice here. In the final episode that we'll be looking at here, episode 9, we had a bottom 3 with Monet, Latrice, and Naomi, where the lip sync song is When I Think of You by Janet. This is one of those tough ones, again, because I can see all 3 of these queens performing this song and also doing it well, and I can make a case for any of these queens not getting eliminated, but my weakest argument would yet again be for Latrice. Naomi, while lacking choreography, would be able to very well convey the sort of wide-eyed, cutesy feel of the song. Monet could bring you choreo, and with her Pink Panther look, probably even some comedy, which we know the judges like, and it would all kind of seem like a fever dream. Latrice, however, in her look, probably would have trouble moving to this song, and of course, choreography in it, like, don't even mention it. So yeah, I think that Latrice would have been eliminated here. So 5 guesses of mine match with the reality of the season, or rather match with who was eliminated in each episode. This was really all my opinion. I tried to be as objective as possible, as I've said, and I tried looking at each queen in the same way, with knowing their strengths, their weaknesses, and comparing them through the lens of each song, and also what they wore, etc. Next video is going to be the Who Would Have Won Each Main Challenge in All Stars 4 video, and oh boy, I can already see the comments getting messy there.